Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Meeting order at 6 p.m. Roll call, please.
Michael Cashin,
Present.
Martin Mannix,
Present.
Meg LaFave,
Here.
Barb Hebert,
Present.
James Coffey,
Here.
Rick Collins.
All right, thank you. Resolution 17-247, approved minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of September 28th and October 5th, 2017 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
So moved.
Mannix, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. At this point, is there anything for public comment? Seeing nothing for public comment, we'll move forward. Resolution 248, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract audit of claims number 10D-17, 1965 to 2104 for $1,026,869.74. And abstract 10B-17, 385 to 400 prepays in the amount of $326,202.16 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisors hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed? Passes. Resolution 249, monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file the monthly department head reports, building and grounds, highway superintendent, park and recs, water and wastewater, codes and zoning, planning, supervisor's financial report, and town clerk.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Fave, is there a second?
Second.
Mannix, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Aye as well. Carries. No, I'm on board.
No abstain.
No abstain. All right. Resolution 250, RFP for consultant to develop the smart growth plan.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh currently faces a growing series of community development issues and concerns, including rapidly increasing public infrastructure demands and recent increase in commercial, industrial, and residential development, have contributed to this issue. Whereas the town seeks to develop a plan that will capture the investments made in our region and build upon the foundation for a strong, mutual beneficial relationship with the city of Plattsburgh on our visiting neighbors, both regional and international. Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has submitted a consolidated funding application to New York State Regional Economic Development Council seeking funding from New York State Development of the local waterfront revitalization program to supplement the cost of development a smart growth plan. Whereas the town finds it necessary and beneficial to utilize a consultant service for development of smart growth plan. And whereas in compliance with the town procurement policies, the issuance of requests for proposal for said service is required. Now therefore be resolved that after the town attorney has reviewed the RFP and upon his approval, the town board hereby authorizes the supervisor to distribute the RFP. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the planning department, codes department, and finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, LaFave, any discussion? I would just add one comment that this is really about the comprehensive land use plan through the lens of smart growth, okay? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes. Resolution 251, disposal of surplus printer.
Whereas the Water and Wastewater Director, Scott Stoddard, has determined that a printer is obsolete and no longer needed. And whereas the printer is an HP LaserJet 2300, serial number CNV-CC 18392, will be turned over to the Superintendent of Building and Grounds for proper disposal of the printer. Therefore be resolved that the town board is hereby authorized the disposal of said printer. And it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Water Wastewater Director, Finance Manager, and Superintendent of Building and Grounds.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mannix.
Second.
Is there a favor? Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes. Resolution 252, MOA between the town of Plattsburgh and the American Legion of Clinton County.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Planning Department would like to further enhance the Route 9 South property. And whereas the American Legion of Clinton County would like to partner with the town of Plattsburgh to develop a memorial on the property. And further development activities focus on historical events. Now therefore be resolved that the town board, upon approval by the town attorney and insurance carrier, does hereby authorize the supervisor to enter into a memorandum of agreement on behalf of the town of Plattsburgh and the Clinton County American Legion for services attached. And be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Clinton County American Legion, Pool Insurance, Finance Manager, and the Planning Department.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, LaFave, any discussion?
Yes, I got a question I'd like to ask. Where the memorandum refers to American Legion in Clinton County,
Yep.
are we working with a specific post or? are we-
It's the American Legion of Clinton County that has opportunities to leverage and work with post 20, post 16, 19. It's kind of the umbrella agency for all the legions.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I have a question just about the nature of stating Route 9 South property, just for historical purposes. Maybe it would be good to actually specify which property.
Do you want to put in parentheses as the often referred to as the Cliff Haven Jetties?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Barb and Meg both agree to that friendly amendment?
Yes.
All right, anything else? Seeing nothing further, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, passes. All right. Resolution 253, 3% site plan deposit for Primex Properties, Route 3 site plan 2016.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Planning Board has reviewed and approved all requirements of the Primex Properties Route 3 Site Plan 2016. Whereas the Planning Department has coordinated inspection of said project and reports all requirements have been met and completed. Now therefore be resolved, the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to the release of the deposit amount of $5,355 plus accrued interest to date. And be further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be forwarded by the Planning Department Secretary with the return of the deposit to Primax Properties.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mannix, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, passes. Resolution 254, setting a public hearing for certain elected officials' salaries and the 2018 plenary budget.
Whereas a public notice of preliminary budget and certain elected officials' salaries must be shared. Therefore be resolved that a notice of hearing entitled Setting a Public Hearing for Elected Officials' Salaries and the 2018 preliminary budget shall be published once in the local newspaper and posted in the town hall as indicated. Notice is hereby given that the preliminary budget for the town of Plattsburgh for the beginning year, January 1, 2018, will be compiled and filed in the office of town clerk on or before October 31st, 2017. Further notice is hereby given that the town board, town of Plattsburgh, will meet and review said preliminary budget and hold a public hearing thereon at the town hall located at 151 Baker Road in the town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, November 9th, 2017 at 6:05 p.m. prevailing time. At such hearing, any person may be heard in favor or against the preliminary budget as compiled, for and against any item or items therein contained. So noted. A copy of the preliminary budget is available for inspection by all interested parties at the town hall on the Baker Road between the hours of 10 and 3, and it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
All in favor? Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes.
Michael,
Yes.
does yours say October 17th or 19th at the top? Under Town of Plattsburgh Town Board semi-monthly meetings.
I got that.
Mine says so.
The heading was changed on Deborah's, so it should be for tonight.
That's 19.
Yeah, it should be
Yeah,
19.
but mine says 17. It says 17.
Okay,
It's just a correction.
okay, yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're stuck with that.
Tom isn't here, so somebody had to do the dirty work. That's all.
Resolution 255, public hearing repealing and replace the local law number 3.
254.
I just did that.
No, you just said that before.
Sorry,
okay.
excuse me.
Yep.
That was,
Just did it.
255, public hearing repeal and replace the local law number 3 of 2008 to provide the exemption from the real property taxes owned by the Cold War veterans in the town of Plattsburgh.
Whereas the local law repealing and replacing the town of Plattsburgh local law number 3 of the year 2008 to provide for the exemption of real property taxes for real property owned by Cold War veterans who rendered military service in the United States during the Cold War. Whereas a copy of the proposed law number 1, 2017 is attached to in the resolution there. Now therefore be resolved that a public hearing will be held on said proposal town law, local law number 1 of the year 2017 on Thursday, November the 9th, 2017 at 6:10 p.m. prevailing time at the town hall at 151 Baker Road, town of Plattsburgh, New York. And it be further resolved that the town clerk is hereby authorized and directed to have said public notice published in the local press Republican as required by law, not less than 5 days prior to the hearing, and that the town clerk shall post of said notice on the bulletin board maintained by the town clerk pursuant to town law 30-6 on the town Plattsburgh website for a period of not less than 5 days prior to the public hearing.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LeFave, is there a second?
second.
Mannix, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
No opposition, carries. Resolution 256, authorized to proceed with professional services for grant administration for the Northern Border Regional Commission.
Whereas the Lake Champlain Lake George Regional Planning Board, P.O. Box 765, Lake George, New York 12845, will implement services needed as expressed in the attached letter for an amount not to exceed $9,000 to develop a needs of assessment grant administration for the Northern Border Regional Commission. Now therefore be resolved that after review and recommendation by the town attorney, the supervisor be given the authorization to enter into the agreement with Lake Champlain, Lake George Regional Planning Board to proceed with said proposal on behalf of the town of Plattsburgh. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the Lake Champlain, Lake George Regional Planning Board to the attention of Walter Young and the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Dave, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, any discussion?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
how is this,
How is this being done? It's a
Yeah.
requirement of the, going after the Northern Border Regional Commission.
Yep.
We actually have to use these folks as a condition of getting it. At first, there were some conversations about being able to get a waiver to use the LaBerge Group. LaBerge Group has decided that they don't want to seek the waiver,
so who puts this requirement in place?
It's a condition of getting the Northern Border Regional Commission. So it's through that level that it has come on to the second level.
Okay.
And that's because LaBerge didn't feel they had the.
Nope, it was
Okay,
just,
the-
at this point, they've done, this group has worked with it, and they made a determination that it wasn't a waiver that they wanted to seek.
Okay.
So, want to keep this moving forward, so. Anything further? Seeing none, roll call. All those in favor say aye. I'm gonna call that again because this is starting to peter, and I'm gonna start doing roll call. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. All right. 257, 2017 Consolidated Water District Budget Amendment.
Whereas the board for resolution 16246 awarded the bid for the May Courier test well, and doing so required a budget amendment in the amount of $160,240 to the consolidated water budget and the water supply investment capital project. Whereas the budget amendment will offset the existing fund balance, therefore be resolved that the town board, town of Plattsburgh, authorizes the following budget amendment: decrease appropriations, equipment and capital outlay, increase revenue, interfund transfer in the amount of $160,240. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and water and wastewater director.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Dave, Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Passes. Thank you. Resolution 258, public hearing for notice of the consolidated assessment rolls.
Resolved that the public hearing be held at the town hall on the Baker Road on Thursday, November 9, 2017, at 6:15 p.m. prevailing time, for the purpose of hearing and considering any comments which may be made to the completed consolidated assessment rolls that are on file with the town clerk pursuant to town law, section 239, as follows. Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, Base Water District, Base Sewer District, Base Stormwater Management District, Base Highway Maintenance Improvement District, Highway Townwide, Town of Plattsburgh Lighting District, and Consolidated Ambulance District. And it be further resolved that the town clerk is hereby directed to have published in the Press Republican sent notice of the public hearing to be held at the Town Hall, 151 Baker Road. And it be further resolved that a copy be given to the finance manager of this resolution.
Okay. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Dave, is there a second?
Second.
Mannix, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes. Resolution 259, three-year agreement with Constellation New Energy, Inc.
Whereas the town has submitted requirements for electricity, and whereas the town board is continually seeking ways to secure reliable, adequate supplies of electricity at the lowest price. And whereas Contel New Energy Incorporated has submitted a proposal for electric supply agreement to the town. Whereas the town attorney has reviewed the agreement and has communicated with the representatives of Contel Energy Incorporated, and the town attorney is satisfied with the agreement as legally sufficient. And whereas the agreement will be for a period of 3 years and will represent financial savings to the town. Now therefore be resolved that the supervisor, town of Plattsburgh, hereby authorized to execute any and all documents necessary to the contract with Constelling New Energy Incorporated for a period of 3 years to supply electricity to the town.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mannix, LaFave. I'm just gonna add, just so people connect this back again, we had the shared services panel. This was part of what was under really the banner of Mega Power. So we're just going through the process of following that up and getting it transitioned, so, okay. All's in favor say aye.
Aye.
All's opposed? Carries. Resolution 260, request to attend ANCA seminar.
Whereas it is in the best interest of the town board to be updated and knowledgeable about clean energy related development. Now therefore be resolved that Meg E. LaFave, Deputy Supervisor, be allowed to attend the ANCA seminar held on October 24th through the 26th, 2017 at Queensberry Hotel, Queensberry, New York. And it be further resolved that $273 for meals and lodging be charged to the town board's budget account. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and Ms. LaFave.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Abstentions?
I will abstain.
Okay, thank you. And carries. All right. I know of no need to go into an executive session, but I'll ask, is there any on the floor? Seeing none, I would be resolved that we adjourn tonight's meeting at 6:21. Is there a motion to do so?
So moved.
Okay, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes. All right, thank you very much. Drive safe, everyone.